the best daughters in the world. They took me out last night for my birthday to see Godzilla X Kong Frozen Empire. I think. New Empire. New Empire. Sorry, I'm confusing with Ghostbusters. um, yeah, and look, I'm a Godzilla fan. I've been a Godzilla fan all my life since the age of 4. And to be honest with you, a lot of people have been, this movie's been getting a lot of crap, okay, from a lot of YouTubers. Oh, it sucked. Yeah, it does. But guess what? I still liked it. I know it's cheesy. I know it's stupid, especially when the characters are concerned. I think it's really stupid, right? I walked in there expecting that because I knew that's what I was going to get, and I got it. But I still liked it anyway. You know why? Because I saw some awesome kaiju action. Let me tell you what's going on here, if you don't know. Kong is in his Hollow Earth. This has been his home since Godzilla vs. Kong a few years ago. And he comes across finally a community of giant apes like himself. He thought he was the only one left of his kind. Apparently there are more. And there's this little ape with big eyes, little baby ape, right? Whatever it was. And he gave him a run for his money initially, but it takes him to this community, and Kong is like, oh snap, my people, But they're ruled by this evil orangutan skinny looking thing called the Scar King, who happens to have control over this thing called Shimu. It's about, if you compare a regular person to the size of a horse, like Shimu, like the Scar King can ride on Shimu like it's a horse. That's how big Shimu is, right? Shimu has the ability to freeze things. As a matter of fact, according to the scientist, the main character scientist lady in the movie, she was in the last movie as well. Shimu started the last ice age, right? She's a walking freeze machine. So Shimu is there, and they both whip Kong's butt. You saw all this in the preview. The scientists get together. One of the people, the guy, he's like a Keiju vet. This guy, and he gives Kong a robotic hand because his hand got really messed up, like nerve damage and all that. And he was able to use this mechanical hand to pow, do stuff. Meanwhile, Godzilla is sleeping peacefully inside the Roman Colosseum in Italy. he kicks some Keiju. He's been kicking some Keiju butt on the surface while Kong keeps things level down and below in Hollow Earth. That was the kind of the agreement. You rule up there, I rule down here. And Godzilla takes in some serious radiation, which is what Godzilla does, right? And he mutates. Now, you've seen the previews. He looks different. He mutated like that because of all this radiation he took in from a reactor somewhere in Europe. I forgot exactly. I think it's in France. And he gets really jacked up to the point of holy God. And Kong needs his help to fight Scar King and Shimu. That's basically the movie in a nutshell. That's really it. I'm not trying to get deep here because there's nothing deep about this film at all. It's fun. It's fun. And I get it. Oh, the characters suck. The characters always suck in these legendary Godzilla films. And guess what? True Godzilla fans don't care. I don't care if they suck. And yes, there were some cheesy moments. There was so much cheese, I was ready to make a sandwich out of it. Okay? The little girl that was in the Godzilla versus Kong, that she has a special connection with Kong, she finds her people, the remains of her people also in the Hollow Earth. She thought they all got eradicated on Skull Island from a storm. She's happy to be there. And there's also a connection between her and another, I'm not going to say it, another monster. There are glimpses of it, I think, in a couple of the trailers. But there's so many trailers out for this, it's not even funny. of another kaiju monster we all know and love. And so if you want to know what that is, go see the movie. If you're a hardcore monster person, then go see Godzilla X Kong New Empire, because this movie was fun, and because of its fun, because Godzilla was amazing, um, you know, I'm gonna give this movie 3 coffee cups simply because of what it is. It knows what it is. It's not something that's trying to be serious and people got disappointed. No, there's nothing to get disappointed about, because I knew what was coming walking in, and I came out smiling. It's never gonna be something like Godzilla minus one. People will compare, oh, Godzilla minus one was better. Yes, it was. Godzilla minus one is a class in and of itself. Toho created a gem that earned itself an Academy Award for Best Effects. The first award from the Oscars in all of its 70-year reign of Godzilla. Okay? That has to be acknowledged for real. And it should be. But when it comes to something like Godzilla X Kong New Empire, have fun with it, man. Enjoy it. Go watch it. Watch Godzilla, what he does. Well, there's some funny moments even with these kaijus that just made me laugh. I thought it was great. Between Kong and Godzilla, between Kong and the other apes. Holy snap. I had a great time. So go have a great time. Come back. Talk to me. Let me know what you think of Godzilla X Kong Frozen Empire, the latest installment in the legendary series of MonsterVerse Godzilla Hood. I don't know if that's a thing. So until next time, and there's more coming. You know what I speak of. Oh, I'm going to go to town with Omen 5. Oh, the first Omen. Until then, Ralph Perez, Horror and Coffee. Please consider subscribing and like this video. Take care.